Welcome back to IGSF TV. This is the final confessional. I'm really happy that you guys have sort of been on this journey with me, learning about sort of my experience with body dysmorphia and eating disorders, and how I came through the other end. It has taken time, it's not just happened overnight like that. It sounds quite cliche, but you're never really gonna get through it unless you actually want to and you're actually ready. Like I said in my past confessional, I had to be sort of ready to decide that I wanted to get better. One of the best ways I'd say is talking to people. I went to see a therapist, and that was actually super helpful to have someone not biased at all in any way. It wasn't family, it wasn't friends, and I didn't feel crazy talking about some of the things that were going on in my head, and it just felt good to just get it out and then get some coping mechanisms for it. So if you're sort of looking for more coping mechanisms and just someone to talk to, I'd say a therapist is a great place to start. As well as that, there's some other mechanisms that I tried. I saw a dietitian. The great thing about seeing a dietitian or a nutritionist is that they can help you figure out a plan of what you can eat that will allow you to sort of maintain a physique that you want to maintain, but also means that you're eating and you're healthy. And I found that a lot of the time it can be quite stressful trying to decide what to eat when you're sort of getting back to that phase where, you know, you're getting healthier again, and it's like, well, can I eat this? Can I not eat this? And so a dietitian or a nutritionist sort of takes that pressure off you and helps you come up with a plan so you don't feel like you're doing it on your own. And there's also that level of trust there because they're a professional, they know what they're talking about, as opposed to if I asked my mum and she was like, yeah, you can eat 7 bananas, you'll be fine. One thing that I found was really helpful from seeing a dietitian, which I've sort of carried through even though I don't see one anymore, is a food diary. I'd find myself sat at home being like, counting on my hands, I've had this, and people were looking at me like, Talina, what are you doing? And I was going through what I'd eaten that day to make sure, was it okay? Had I eaten too much? Had I not eaten enough? So actually writing it down, as with anything, writing things down is always helpful. So if you keep a food diary, it sort of gets it out. And then should you want to see a nutritionist or a dietitian in the future, you can show them the food diary and say, this is what I've been having. Is this right? Is this wrong? As you guys know, if you've followed me on Instagram or been watching my videos for some time, I'm a real advocate of reading a lot on visualization, the law of attraction, amazing book called The Secret, which is basically about the law of attraction and using your mindset and your attitude to attract all the things that you want and feel good. People can be skeptical about it, but honestly, like, if you put the effort into it and you read it, you believe it, it transformed things for me completely. Another thing is meditation. I use an app called Calm, which is guided meditation for all sorts of different things, from sleep to anxiety to meditation practices that make you feel happy and joyous. Meditation is great for calming down your mind and, you know, allowing you to sort of look at things from the outside rather than being in your head all the time. And it also just gives you a bit of structure. If you wake up in the morning and you meditate, or you have a certain time that you meditate, it's guaranteed it will make you feel good and fresh. And then the final thing in that realm is a vision board. I have a vision board. I've not had one for that long, so I'm still quite new to it. But it's just a place where you can put up pictures and quotes, whatever you want, on where you see your life going, how you want to feel. For me, that's like one of the best things to use. And a vision board is great because you can add things on it, you can take things down according to how you feel and how your life changes and all of that sort of thing. It's also important to surround yourself with the right kind of people. Make sure that you surround yourself with people who support your recovery or support you and where you want to be. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me again. It's been really nice opening up to everyone, and it's been really nice getting some great feedback, because often people don't realise what's going on behind closed doors. A lot of people may see me or other people on Instagram and social media and think, oh, this person's life is amazing, and it is, but there's other stuff going on. But don't push yourself, don't force yourself, and everything takes time and happens when it should happen. If you don't feel quite like you're ready to 100% jump into it, that's okay, but just as long as you're aware of what's going on and you're taking the right steps to move forward and get as fit and healthy as possible, then that's all I ask. Obviously, also, I wanted to do these videos to try, at least, and help anybody out there who's been through a similar thing or is going through something similar or feels like they might be about to go through something. Allow people to understand that if they want to talk to me about it ever, slide into my Instagram DMs, drop me an email. And like I said, I'm here if you ever want to talk about it, and any feedback you can give me will be much appreciated.